From traditional Chinese medicines, to quick dishes, to trendy desserts, nearly all parts of this easy-to-propagate perennial shrub can be used, and its popularity in recent years has only grown. More on that with a side of soup in this episode of The Clumsy Gardener. Hey folks, welcome back. So this right here is one of our Matrimony vines, and it's really doing quite well. It's even started flowering. The leaves are used a lot in dishes out here, especially in soups. But the flowers themselves, although unlike because it doesn't get as cold out here as it would like, but these flowers would typically become berries, wolfberries, also called goji berries. Fruit sets better in colder climates, like in northern China or the Himalayas, but they can be found in all sorts of places. Goji berries have been hailed as a superfood, with studies showing the benefits to your skin, vision, and overall immune system. So we're going to leave the Matrimony vines in our garden alone, mainly because I want to see if the flowers are actually going to give us any fruit at all this season. What I've done instead is gone to the wet market and bought some fresh Matrimony vines, as well as some saoyop, which is lean pork, as we call it out here. We're going to make a quick and easy soup using the leaves and the stems. It's a recipe that my mother has used for years, and I'm going to try my hand at it. Once our serving of pork is cleaned and sliced, marinate with a splash of soy sauce, some cornstarch, a pinch of sugar, and some oil. Next, prepare your leaves, which should be washed and removed from the stems, which are thorny. So here's a cool trick if you have something with a hole that, well, basically would fit the stem through. What you can do is you snap off the top part that's still tender, which means you can actually thread the stem right through one of those holes. And all you're going to do is just pull it through, and voila. Leaves inside, stems right here. So this is a trick my mom taught me. A dozen 25 to 30 cm vines will give us about 4 to 5 handfuls of leaves, which will all go in. There might be some soft thorns amongst the leaves with this method, but it's a heck of a lot faster than hand picking. The stems we cut into smaller pieces and add to a liter of boiling water for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm saving a couple of these to cut down and propagate. You can start them in water or just stick them in the ground. Once established, they do well with lots of sun, and they don't mind cold or dry weather. It will struggle during the rainy season, but a good pruning at the end of summer makes a difference, and it allows it to come back stronger in the cooler months. Alright, back to the soup. Once the boiled stems are removed, add the pork. After a couple of minutes, add in the greens and lower the heat to a simmer. Mom's here.
Hi.
The soup's done. She actually got here a bit earlier, so she was giving me some pointers as I was finishing off the soup. It's ready. We'll wait for the verdict from the master. Ready for your soup now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Really?
好味道真係，你試下。
Really?
係啊。
And we didn't even need to add salt.
咁糖嚟用瘦肉啦，但係你咧其實補肝血、補眼睛咧，可以用豬潤添嘅。同樣做法相當好。
Fish is another popular option. So is egg. Some recipes include the berries as well. Maybe next time I'll get to add fresh ones from the garden. And as we sip soup at sundown, the missus returns.
You want to taste this?
We try the soup?
What's in it?
Pork and a matrimony vine.
It's nice. It's pretty fresh.
係。係啊，好飲啊！
It's an easy enough soup to make, but it's always a good feeling when you stick the landing. Including washing, prepping, and cooking, the whole thing took about 20 minutes. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Happy growing. We'll see you next time.